Good morning, my Stampin' friends. Welcome to Movie Monday with Jody Brechbill, Stampin' Queen. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator located in Fayetteville, Pennsylvania. I do local classes for my Stampin' friends here, and I also have lots of options for my online friends who are available across the country. So I want to do a little bit of stamping with you guys today. We are going to focus on Candy Canes and Encircled in Warmth. These are two great stamp sets that are kind of hidden a little bit in our catalog. But first, I want to make sure that you are aware of a couple things that are happening. And today is November 8th. Yeah, I record these ahead of time. So today is Monday, November 8th, and I have some specials that are available right now. So let's talk a little bit about Eden's Garden. This is a pre-special that we have come out with for you guys, and it is available now all the way through January 3rd. Now, some of these items are going to be in our next mini catalog, but some of them are while supplies last, and that's why I want to make sure that you are fully aware that we have the Eden's Garden gems. These are while supplies last. The Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent Cotton Paper. This is actually a 12 by 12 pack. It comes with multiple sheets in the pack. I just cut it down because it's a little bit easier to showcase when I'm doing my videos. And then we have the gorgeous Eden's Garden Designer Series paper. This also is a while supplies item, and it is just gorgeous with succulent, evergreen, and then that pop of gold. This is my favorite piece right here. I love that. So this as well is a 12 by 12 pack, and I just have it cut down to show you. Now here is the Eden's Garden stamp set, and of course we have the coordinating dies. These are part of the special. You can get the entire suite together, which means one-stop shop. Hit that button and all the items are yours, or you can piecemeal them together and get the items that you would like. This will carry over. We're going to see this next year in 2022, but the other items that coordinate with it, we will not, and that's why I want to make sure that all my Stampin' friends know that we have these items as while supplies last. When this happened last year, we thought we had a 2-month supply and we sold out in 2 weeks. So that's why I'm making sure you all know what's going on. So if you're interested in purchasing, you can head right over to my online store, jodybrechbill.stampinup.net. You can hop over there 24/7, order anytime. Here is the host code for November. Or of course, you can message me and I will place the order for you. Or if you should have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to do that. Not a problem at all. Now, the other thing that I wanted to make sure you guys know is that I am hosting Gratitude Week. Head on over to Jody Brechbill, Stampin' Queen on Facebook. Be sure you follow my page and then join me the week of November 15th to the 19th. Every single day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, I will be on my Facebook page for Gratitude Week. So Gratitude Week is my customer appreciation event. It is virtual. If you cannot be live, it is not a problem at all. You can watch the replay at any time. You can also join my mailing list. There will be a link in the description of this video, and I do email out the videos as well. So you do not miss a thing at all. But to thank people for supporting me for the entire year and allowing me to do what I love to do every single day, I have a special week. So there will be daily prize patrols. There will be special offers to earn things for free. We will have an ordering special. I'm having an adhesive sale, and I have a special class that I'm going to offer just for that week only. And then of course, there will be lots of stamping and a grand prize at the end of Gratitude Week. So mark your calendars and come join me over at Jody Brechbill, Stampin' Queen Facebook page. All right, so let's go ahead and do some stamping now. So I wanted to show you where to find. We're working in the July through December mini catalog 2021. And on page 23, you will find Encircled in Warmth. This fantastic stamp also coordinates with a set of dies that we have called Encircled in Beauty. These are in our big annual catalog, but we're going to work with that stamp set today. And we're also going to work with this stamp set hiding right here, page 35, Candy Canes. This is our big background stamp. So I'm going to show you a little bit about how to work with that. So let's get rolling, shall we? All right, we're going to go a little off topic here, and we're going to go with Fresh Freesia and Just Jade. And I'm looking here and I'm already missing my Just Jade piece of cardstock. How on earth did that happen? Let me grab one. I believe it was laying on my counter and I just didn't pick it up. Yep, that's the one I need. So as I said, Fresh Freesia and Just Jade. This is a Christmas card, but we're just gonna do something a little bit different. And I see that I have some sun coming in, so I'm gonna start rolling quickly here because I didn't pull my shades down. So we're gonna start off with our Fresh Freesia cardstock and fold that in half. That will be our card base. And in the description as well, you can find the dimensions. So if you wanna create this card at home, check the dimensions, and I have them listed there. All right, so now of course we have a white panel. That's for our inside. And so we'll just tuck that in there. And I have 2 circles cut from the Layering Circles dies. So I'm gonna grab this white one and our Warm Christmas Wishes stamp. And that's on crooked and it's gonna bother me. So let's put it on a little bit straighter. Not that it matters when you stamp on a circle, but sometimes things like that just bug me. So now what I'm gonna do, no ink, I have my 2 Stampin' Write markers. So Stampin' Write markers have a thin end that would be a writing tip, and they have a thick end, which is more like a paintbrush end. We wanna work with the paintbrush end. So I'm gonna start off and I'm gonna take that thick end and I'm just going to color what I would like to be green. So I'm gonna have the Warm and the Wishes be Just Jade. So very carefully, especially if they're close where they might touch another image, you want to be cautious, and you're just going to put a layer of ink from the Stampin' Write marker right across those words. Now it will dry a little bit while you are working, so I'm going to show you a little trick that we use to fix that. I like to start with my dark color first because I feel like my lighter colors dry and they're so light that sometimes you can't see them as well. So I always work dark to light whenever I'm doing this technique here. So there we've got our 2 colors. Now I'll come in with our Fresh Freesia and carefully color in the Christmas. All right, so that looks still pretty wet. Now, oh, come back. Because I said it started to dry a little bit, what I'm gonna do is breathe my breath on it. So almost we call this huffing, which sometimes has a bad connotation, but you're just taking your breath and you're re-moistening that ink. So just give a little huff huff right on top. And now we have our Christmas in 2 different colors. This can get mounted onto our scallop circle. And that's cut out of the Fresh Freesia as well. Now we're going to work with that big background stamp. Now these stamps are a little bit different because ideally we normally put our ink on our stamp, ink that up, and then we stamp on our paper. These are so big and they have so much surface area that sometimes you get some ghosty images in here where it just, you cannot get it to work. So with the big background stamps, I do them completely opposite. So I'm gonna just leave it like this and I'm gonna tap my ink pad to make sure I've got all those candy canes covered. And I'm using Fresh Freesia ink. I just re-inked it, so I hope it's not too juicy. Make sure I've got those covered. Then I'm going to take my cardstock and I'm going to lay it on top of my stamp. Grab a piece of scrap paper here. This is just an old calendar. Lay that down, and now I'm just going to rub my cardstock and that's going to transfer the image. So that's how I work with these big background stamps. Going the other way that we normally do with stamp to paper just sometimes does not work. So this one goes paper to stamp. And the scrap paper is just to protect your hands from getting inky. And there we are. Beautiful candy canes all over our background. So we can go ahead and attach this panel to a piece of just Jade. And as I said, don't forget that the description or the dimensions are in the video. I also have a link to follow me. So if you want to know what's going on, be the first to know when I have special offers, special classes, you want to make sure that you get onto my mailing list. The other thing you guys can do while you're here is subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to have you guys as my subscribers, so that way you know every time I post on YouTube, you will be alerted. I have some Just Jade ribbon here with some gorgeous gold flecks through it. So I'm going to put a little adhesive on the back and just wrap this right around here the middle and just tack that around. There we are. I'm going to adhesive those ends just so they don't pop off. This goes onto our card base. Now I want to have some dimension on my winter wishes. So I'm going to add a couple dimensionals here. And then we're going to use that little extra piece of ribbon to create a knot. There we are. Slide this right under here, tie a little knot, and we will be good to go with a very, very simple yet different color Christmas card. There we are. So I can always trim these little edges off, or I kind of like that they do a little fray. I kind of like that. Now I did want to add a couple little gems here, and I wasn't sure what I wanted, so I grabbed the Playing with Patterns resin dots, and I'm going to see how I like them. This is actually an old color called Purple Posy, and I probably can actually just, oh, nope, it doesn't want to come off. So let me see. I was afraid of that, taking it off and it would not come off with its adhesive. These are sticky on the back side. So let's put a dot here. I'm going to use my scissors for this, and maybe down here we'll have a dot or two. There we are. Now the other thing, maybe I should have used those. I think those are Just Jade. That might have been pretty too, to have those dots on there. So anyway, my friends, I just wanted to share that really cute, different colored Christmas card. And don't forget, you can hop over to my online store 24/7. Just jump right over there, jodybrechbill.stampinup.net. And this is the host code through the end of November. Now, of course, remember, if your order reaches $150 or more, you are the host and will receive host benefits. So you don't want to use that host code if you are at $150. All right, my friends, I want to thank you so very much for stopping by. Have a wonderful week. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and come on back here every Monday to join me for Movie Monday. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Have a great week, Stampers.